Gas weight, I got 6 watches, I'm ahead of time.
Two, what's good? Today I'm going to be showing you how to buy one of these, a Rolex Datejust to be specific. And I'm going to show you how to buy it as a 20-year-old, maybe 21, max 22. I bought my first Rolex when I was 21. This is a fairly expensive Rolex. 36mm diameter, 5-carat bezel, diamond Roman numeral face, very nice band, no drunken band, but drunken band is called when it's loose. But anyways, this is not a video about the Rolex itself. This is a video about how to afford a Rolex in your 20s. Okay, let me put it on real quick. Okay, how to afford one of these in your 20s. Now, how I personally did it, let me break it down for you. I turned 18. My parents always knew I had an interest in Rolexes, in cars, and in motorcycles. Those three things, that's all where my money used to go. Right now I'm 24. I've done almost everything. You can see it on my YouTube, all the other channels. It's pretty lit, so go check that out. Anyways, to buy this, first, let me break it down for you. This is how I did it. I went to Johnny Dang, started making connections there. I said, here, let me help y'all out. Do y'all need any help, anything? Do y'all need any selling, or can I buy something and flip it for y'all or anything? And they were like, nah, we don't really need you to do that, where you've got that under control. So what I did was, all right, then I took that as motivation and I went back to my work. I was working as a personal trainer. I was working at delivering for companies and all that, like small little deliveries. And I said, you know what, I'm going to save $1,000 every year, and I will buy a Rolex myself, and I will bring it back to I'll buy it from Johnny Dang, and I will bring it to them with profit and continue flipping those watches, Rolexes, over and over and over again until I could afford one like this and more and more and more. And so what I did was I saved money for 3 years till I turned 21. From 18 to 21, I bought a Rolex Datejust 36 like this one. And this is loose because I like it loose. I can easily adjust it. I just don't. I like it loose. So I bought a 36mm, no diamonds, just the face, not even diamonds in the room face like this, no diamonds on the bezel. And I bought it for $3,000 from Johnny Dang. A 21-year-old buying a Rolex. And so what I did after that, I posted it everywhere I could have thought of. I posted it on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Amazon, eBay, Poshmark, what else was there? OfferUp, Craigslist, everywhere. Like Backpage, everything. And after I did that, I didn't get any offers for 3 to 4 months. And then I kept posting it every day. I'd say, just bought a brand new Rolex. Hit me up if you would like to have one like this too. And most people, when they think of Rolex, they think it's unattainable, when really they're not, as long as you know where you're getting it from, you know they're authentic, you know what your price range is, and you're not getting played by the people who are selling it to you. So when I bought mine, flooded all the social media about my Rolex, and I have one, and if anyone needs one just like mine or mine, hit me up. Didn't get any replies. Everyone said cool watch and everything, but after 3 to 4 months, I got a friend who told me his friend is looking for a Rolex and he needs to go buy one. He's been looking around and they're just overpricing him. So I thought, perfect time to sell mine. And I had a Rolex like this with a red face and just plain red face diamonds, like small diamonds on it for the numbers. And I told him I'll give you mine for $3,800. $800 profit in 4 months. That's not that much if you think about it. It's like $200. It's like not even a McDonald's job. And so he said, perfect. People were charging me $4,500, $5,000 for a watch that was not even that good of a condition. And mine, I charged him less, so he bought it off me. Next thing I did, what I did was I bought another Rolex, this time with bigger diamonds on the face, still plain, for $4,000. After that, I posted all over my social media again, and bam, this time it took 2 months. The person who bought it off me referred me referred one of his friends to me, and they bought that watch that I bought for $4,000 for $4,600. $600 profit within 2 months after that. So now you think about it, 5 months I had made $800 plus $600 profit, and that's $1,400 profit. That's basically half the watch of my first one in 6 months. Next thing I did, I thought, let me switch it up, and I actually bought a pair of a necklace. I thought, what's the next best thing people love after this? They buy diamond necklaces, and they buy earrings. So what I did was I bought 2 gold chains, 2 just regular rope chains, but I bought them for both 10K carat for $300 each, 300, 600. I bought earrings, $400 altogether, 200 and 200. And so that was $600 and $200, $800 I needed to make to bare minimum. What I did, I posted on OfferUp. For some reason, chains sell very easily on OfferUp, so I posted it on OfferUp, and to my amazement, those 2 chains sold out within a week. And in a week, I had $800 for each chain. $800. I don't know what is up with people on OfferUp, but 2 separate people came to me within a week, bought both my chains off me. Nothing, no hassle. We did it. I did it. And if for a tip for OfferUp or anywhere, usually you can meet up at a police station. You could let them know, like the police, that you're just making a sale. You can meet up at I wouldn't say anything, but like meet up at a bank. That's a good one. Anyways, so I sold that. I made $1,600 off of just the chains, off of 600. So after that, I made $1,000 profit on that. The earrings, they were for $400, 200 each. Had sold them for $750. So just basically $1,600 for 7. I made around $1,300, $1,400. And I still had the money from the second Rolex I sold, which is still a couple $1,000 I still had saved. So what I did then, I bought a Rolex with diamond bezel, just like this one, just with the black face. And what I did with that, I posted it all over again. I posted it on my Facebook this time, and one of my friends from New York, he said, I need to buy a Rolex, and New York has super high prices, and I'm in Houston, Texas. So what he said was, I'll fly down there, and if you can just give it to me for the price that they're offering me over here, but $500 less, I'll buy it. I said, sure, I'll give you my Rolex, this one, same one I bought at the time, about 3-4 years ago. I bought it for $5,500. I told him I'll sell it to him for $6,000. Only $500 profit. And what happened after that? He came down, bought it off me. I told him I bought it from Johnny Dang. I took him to Johnny Dang, showed him I showed him all the salespeople. I showed him, even Johnny Dang was walking around. I showed him that. I told him he's buying this watch from me. I bought it from you. Johnny was happy about it too. He said more people from coming, his word spreading out. That's fine. And that's how I started building connections in Johnny Dang. And from there, I just shot off. And now I have people who hit me up from New York. I have Houston clientele. I have people from California, and I've made so much clientele and so much money from just word of mouth that I think that is the reason I'm able to buy these watches at such a young age. Most people buy these watches, cover them up, put them in their drawer, and wear them to a restaurant. What that's doing is doing nothing for you and the value of the watch. If you've got a job that's making hundreds of thousands of dollars, I understand you not caring. But if you bought this watch and it felt like it was a big chunk of change, then I would suggest doing the method I'm talking about right now. Go to your nearest jeweler, buy small pieces of jewelry, tell them I'm going to sell it. And I'm going to sell it and come back to you. And they're going to support you. I guarantee you they're going to support you. A jeweler would much rather make smaller profit and have you come back than you just coming to them saying, I'm going to buy it and good riddance. They'd rather you do the first option. So 23, 24 years old, I've bought almost 4 or 5 watches. You can check on my Instagram, to be Smooth Monster. And I've worked for Johnny. I've been working as an outside retailer. I bring clients in, and I do all sorts of things now. But back then, when I was 18, 19, it was hard. It was embarrassing to go and just look for a $2,000, $3,000 Rolex. Now when I come in, I buy a $5,000, $6,000, $10,000, $15,000 Rolex, and I flip it and I come back in a month. And I would relive those 18 to 19-year-old days all over again, just because I know at the end of the day it led me to a point where I can buy any watch I want now. And the embarrassment I felt back then buying watches and coming back and saying I can't sell it yet or anything, it all does not matter anymore, because I don't even remember that. And all I remember is now that I have the clientele, I can sit at home and sell these. And so if y'all want to know more videos about how I afford this watch, or about the watch, or more into detail, if I haven't already gone into detail, just comment and subscribe and let me know, and I will continue making videos like this. And if you want to know more about jewelry, about cars, about almost anything, about working out, just let me know. I have a bunch of videos and I'll post more. And that's it. It's Tabeast Monster. Go look at my Instagram. It's Tabeast_Monster on Instagram, and you can check this type of Rolex, other Rolexes and cars and all that out. Anyways, Tabeast Monster out.